to the stream, so thank you if you're checking in. I'm just trying to get to grips with this Azeron keypad product. It's pretty hard. Bear with me if I look like I'm being a bit of a bot. It's because my brain doesn't work very fast these days. So I might just jump into a couple of games actually, and see how we do there. Jason, what's good, man? Look at this Serapad player go. He knows it. The Azerons, the Azeron's throwing me off. We're confident we can overcome it. Let's give deathmatch a go. How are you doing, Jason? You okay? See how we do in this team deathmatch. If I go positive KD my first game, I'll be happy. So I've done all my keybinds.
Pop the smoke, make 'em bro.
Tried to memorize them. It's pretty difficult, to be honest with you.
I think we're going to do great, friend.
Good to see you, buddy. Trust me, it is sweaty at the moment. Jesus Christ. I'm the MVP. It's more embarrassing. Running around in circles in a minute. Let's go for the flat line. So I can still tap strafe with the Azeron, but it's really hard to do.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields. Top in the chimney. Double timing it. Double timing it.
Not a good start.
I always get what catches my eye.
See the panic setting in there.
That was you.
Struggling to jump. Can't blame that on the Azeron. Holy shit. Let's keep going. This is going to be a learning process for sure. Blaming a lot on it.
Spotted. Double timing it.
They're all up here. That's movement.
Double timing it. Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
See that cheeky little tap string.
it well. As entertainment.
I think the biggest issue I have at the moment is just remembering where my buttons are. Okay, really is the first time I've played with it. So,
Hostile right here.
it's not too bad, all things considered. In terms of how I'm doing with it, but here's someone down here. Yes, aim assist still works.
Give my shields a recharge.
Come on.
Already on my mark. Firing for effect.
What about if I put my mic in my mouth? Is that any better?
They'll never shoot through this.
Recharging shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Gun.
Throwing thermite.
Going big.
Off the mic. I'm spotted. Giving him the chin.
Recharging shields.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
Hostile close.
There's also quite a long delay on the stream for some reason. Not entirely sure why or how to fix it.
Double timing.
So apologies for that. I'll try and keep answering your questions, but you might have to stick around for a bit.
Uh-oh. Looks like they're halfway to winning.
Your heart stopped beating. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
How am I top frag for my team?
Recharging
Is it
shield.
because they've match made me on my previous performance?
I always get what catches my eye. Today that was you.
If I turn my game audio down a bit,
Giving my shields a recharge.
it's already quite low, isn't it?
Giving my shields a recharge.
Throwing arc star.
Recharging shields.
Arc star out. Recharging shields. Giving my shields a recharge.
I'm spotted. Giving him the
Don't know if you
chimney.
can see my Azeron at all in that light. I do feel extremely dyslexic with my fingers at the moment.
Spotted. Double timing it.
There he is.
Out of the chimney.
Let's go for the push. Was not expecting them to be there.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Oh, painless knocking at the door. Give my shields a recharge.
EMP coming in. Get ready. Giving my shields a recharge.
Coming from.
Give my shields a recharge.
How's everyone doing? Real good. Happy gamers this evening.
If it makes you feel any better, my fans love you. Recharging shield.
I knew this would happen. I'd feel like getting the, he's in the tree. Find my
In the
buttons.
chimney.
Shit. How's your day been, Corey?
Throwing thermite grenade. Thermite grenade out.
On
Probably
this
shouldn't
field,
have
you gotta
said
be
that.
prepared for anything.
Who's ready to fly on a zip
We're
line?
actually not doing too badly here. Go for a little flanky poo around here, I think.
Recharging shield.
Can figure out my button to jump. God, that's embarrassing. Oh, that was bad.
If it makes
Never
you
mind.
feel any better, my fans love you.
Has anyone here used an Azeron before? Just your standard boring old day at work, sadly. Waiting for this X-Defiant beta to open up. Let me know if you need some outstanding British teamwork. Currently trying to bring the HSK back to life. Oh, this is handy actually. So I've tried to get into X-Defiant as well. I still did alright, I suppose. I tried to get into X-Defiant for tonight actually, but I couldn't recover my Ubisoft account, so I'm going to have to make a new one another time, I think. But with the HSK, try jamming the micro USB cord in as hard as you can. You might be surprised it works. That's how I got it to charge last time I pushed it in, literally as hard as I could without snapping it, and it got the HSK to charge again. So before I jump into another game, I'm going to bring up the software. So if you haven't seen the Azeron software, this is kind of what it looks like, and each of these buttons, so if you look, this is the left hand key. I don't know if you can see my finger, but that's the left hand button I'm pressing on the software. Hopefully that comes up on your screen. And then as I move forward, you can see the further up I go. So it's quite intuitive, the software, in terms of which button does what, and I find it quite good in that respect. The issue I have is this is literally hour 1 of using the Azeron, and I just can't remember which finger I've allocated to do what. So I've put all of my movement stuff, or some of it at least, on my pinky, so that because that's the finger that I would use in other games for pinky for movement. So shift and control, I always use my little pinky for that. So I stuck it on the same button. I stuck space on the next one over, which is this finger, my ring finger, which doesn't feel natural, but I didn't want my control and my space key to be on the same finger, because I wanted to try and I wanted it to be easy to actuate both of them at the same time if I needed to. And the other buttons, I won't go through them too much, but you can kind of see some sort of logic there. I've got all my weapon swaps, etc. along the top, and then my abilities and my interacts and my grenades in the middle, and then my melee reload, so on and so on. So I'm going to load into another game. Does anyone have any questions in the chat bar? Like I said, the main thing I'm struggling with right now is just actually remembering which finger does what and what button, because it's so different to what I've used before, being the Wooting, which is quite a high spec keyboard. It's not at all comparable. I don't really want to play Gunrun, but I will. So yeah, chuck questions in the chat bar. Like I said, there's a bit of a delay on the stream, so I'll answer them as soon as they pop up. I'm actually surprised at how it's not been completely horrible so far. It's like using a keyboard for the first time, rather than, you know, something worse than a keyboard. And I guess the appeal of the Azeron for me is it's something different, but also it gives your fingers more options for what they can do. So I would typically use my middle finger on the Wooting for like 1 or 2 button presses, whereas on this keyboard or keypad I've got 5 buttons I can use with that one finger, and it's not linked to movement. I'm not sure what to suggest, Corey, with that. Have you tried, did I put the other battery in the box? Because I think there was a spare battery with it. I hope I haven't cucked you by keeping it to myself. Oh, why am I rampart?
Tossing up some amped cover. Charging my shield.
Give my shield a recharge.
They're up here, aren't they? Oh, you bastard.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Do I want to drop? Yes.
Tossing up some amped cover.
Oh, that's another dimension now, trying to stick my bloody... Shit.
Take a note from a friend of mine.
Excuse me, I'll try not to swear too much.
Acquire better loot.
This is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. So, I can still do like all the movement stuff. It's just, obviously this is very early days for me on the keypad. So it's just getting the timing down, I suppose. I can smell them. There we are. Oh no. Oh, I thought she was lower. There was no battery. I think I'm going to have to take it into work tomorrow to see if the battery has a loose connection or what. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's the battery, honestly, Corey, because I had a fault with the mouse, which is why I got sent a new one. But the the way I fixed it the first time, the fault was just by ramming it in, which, like, honestly was crazy how hard I had to push it in. And I don't want to claim that I'm stronger than you or anything, because I've heard the size of your guns, mate, so I'll not be claiming that. Like Nemesis. Oh shit. Oh, there we are. Hey Volta, how you doing, man? The Azeron isn't an instant hit in terms of my ability to game on it, but we're slowly getting there. This is game 2. How you doing, man? You good? There's a lengthy delay on the stream, so if you talk and I don't answer straight away, get off me. Okay.
I saw this coming a mile away.
What you could try, Corey, with that HSK is if you swallow it,
Double timing it.
it does fit nicely in your mouth, as you would have seen. You might find that it works for you.
Whoa.
Cheeky tap strafe. I'm gonna go pro. This is so weird, man.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I'm just gonna hide now. Hope no one sees me. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Where are you? Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Created to lose. That would be a
Yeah,
fun
I'm good,
twist.
Volta. Thanks, man. Good to hear you're doing alright. I might have to try and mute my teammates. Heyo. Get out.
Putting up some amped cover.
Oh, shit. There's a joke in that comment somewhere, but since this is a family-friendly stream, I will restrain myself. Thank you very much, Corey.
Double timing it.
Man of discipline, I see. Oh shit, I forgot my jump button.
Give my shield a recharge.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got a prosthetics guy.
I think the Azeron will be good when I get used to it more. Let's put it that way. I think I'm frustrated at the moment playing with it. That's not the reason I'm talking quietly, by the way. I'm not like suppressing my rage. I'm talking quietly because my kids are asleep. But yeah, I'm frustrated at the moment because I normally would play better. That's what I'll tell you anyway. My teammate is absolutely vibing. Get off me, you little punk. Where is he? Oh, scheiße.
Did you see how great I was? I did all kinds of really amazing moves.
So it feels really awkward, Volta, I guess. I'm really slowly answering your question, aren't I? It feels really awkward, but I'm actually doing okay, I think. I keep forgetting what my buttons are, but I guess that's to be expected. Let's get out of here. 2 weeks to get comfortable. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I am expecting it to take me probably about the same amount of time. Oh shit, don't look at my stats. Don't look. Too late, you saw it. This is like a great game, mate, yeah. playing Rampart this game. Who shall I play? I'll let you choose if you're fast enough. You can choose my legend. Just bear in mind I'm shit with all of them.
I've been dreaming of this moment all day.
You choose the next game. Oh, I didn't click off it fast enough.
Slaughter our enemies.
You could say I'm looking to make a bit of a scene.
Is my riveting gameplay making you want to pick up another Azeron, Volta? Yeah, using the stick for movement. I actually think I'd run out of keys if I used the what do you call it? The like middle clicks for that, because I've only got 2 or 3 keys left on the Azeron, so I've assigned stuff to all the others. I guess Apex is a button-heavy game, right? You have lots of different keybinds for stuff. Oh, they're right below me.
Tossing up some amped cover. Giving my shields a recharge.
No.
Did you see how great I was? I did all kinds of really amazing moves.
Being honest with you, I regret selling that and the 10 small. Feels bad, man. Yeah. It's a good thing, I think. It's a good idea to sell the stuff that you don't use, but it doesn't mean it's easy to... Ah, get off me.
Did you see how great I was? I did all kinds of really amazing moves.
Like, I've got more mice than I can play with at the moment. And I've sold some recently, and I still miss the ones that I've sold. Such a strange situation to be in.
Marking our surroundings. Making contact.
I think I've got my heels on the wrong buttons. They're in here somewhere.
Amped cover for you, mates.
I can smell them. Roger.
Now this is amped cover for you, mates.
Get out.
Love me in the light. Love me in the light.
Popping off, dudes.
Putting up some amped cover. Putting up some amped cover.
I am actually Rampart camping in this game mode. Sorry about that. Alright, now what button is that? No, not that one, not that one.
My cover.
Contacting targets. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
There's loads of people here. I do not feel safe.
Marking our surroundings.
Amped cover for you, mates.
They're in here. She left.
A leaf to our enemy. Let us follow it. Leave it sight.
Bastard. Sort of.
I'm not so out to cover. Charging my shields.
Azeron is not Hall effect thumbsticks. No, it's not. I think by that you mean the magnetic
Get my
ones,
cover
don't you?
out of here.
There's some stinky gas man in here I need to deal with. So I could have got a lot of different, what do you call it? I could have got a lot of different upgrades for the Azeron. I'll be honest with you, it's pretty expensive. What's that? Oh no, he does want something.
Halfway there.
Oh, thank God.
I'm a win half full kind of guy.
Scanning the area.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Ooh, bad time to heal.
You can't see our knuckle blaster.
Did not mean to push that. How do I climb? He's inside looking for me. Nerd. Is it him or is it someone else? Okay, it's someone else maybe. Oh, I can hear him inside.
Charging my shields.
I don't think my team's doing very well here. No, Volt, sorry mate. No, I haven't put the thumbsticks on. The metal ring on the thumbsticks. Maybe I should, right?
Charging my shields.
Father, give me sight.
Send it, come on. They're in here, I know it. Oh no.
Charging my shields.
What does the metal ring do, Volta, on the thumbstick? Is it like a comfort thing, or is it like a functionality thing? Because I don't really use controllers, like, ever. Big damage. I'm sending. Foolish. Oh, I'm sending again. Pants. What did it do, mate? Look at that. Bloody hell. Yeah, what did it do? You say it was helpful. Was that like a eliminating dead zone sort of thing? Big shotgun snipes. Ah, pants. You can calibrate it. It's a functionality thing, so you don't have to move the thumbstick all the way to the end. You can calibrate it in the software. Yeah, so I have calibrated the sticks. I think you have to do that. And I've made it so that there's very little dead zone. But I haven't. But I haven't. Sorry.
Giving
Distracted.
my shields a recharge.
But I haven't done the little thing that you mentioned. Where is this guy? was interested by that ring, whether I needed to put it on or not for any particular reason, but basically what I've done with my Azeron, being a man of little patience, is set it up as little as possible and then jump into the game. I spent a little bit of time this afternoon sorting out my bindings, like trying to think about what would work and why it would work, like making sure that my buttons didn't conflict in terms of like fingers pushing on things. And something with Apex you have to consider, of course, is that your cancel for animations is your melee. So I put my melee on a different button, not that I can remember what button that is. Put my melee on the same one as my Q, so but as a different one to my grenade. So if I needed to cancel, I could. If that makes sense. Probably don't want to play Rampart again. I think anyone put in the chat who I should play. Oh no. Oh, it's Revenant. I panicked. He's one of the other characters I've got an heirloom for. I got 4 viewers for me and 4 likes as well. So successful first live stream. Thank you all for joining me. Let's go. You can probably tell I'm partial to the flatline. That's the way to do it, in my opinion, bit by bit. Yeah, for sure. I just felt like I could watch all the setup videos in the world, and all I want to do is get stuck in with it. For better or for worse, I suppose. I'm pretty committed to giving this a good go, because I think it's got a lot of potential, and I plan to use it for more than just gaming. I want to use it for video editing as well. Because the thing I find with video editing is I only use 1 or 2 keybinds, but there's a lot of potential to use more. And I wonder if that's because the keybinds that I want to use or don't know to use all require like multiple buttons to get them to work, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm talking rubbish. Oh dear. Should be healing right now. Get off my point. If anyone wants it, what's that? Hurting me. Does anyone want me to play anything else instead of Apex? I can play other games. I don't mind. I'm not very good at many other games. I've got enthusiasm on my side. Guess that's a positive. One of the issues I have with the Azeron at the moment is the buttons on the up flick are quite like hard to use. I use them at the moment for like my heals and stuff. So you sneaky beaver. Get out of here. see what I mean. I keep bringing up the shield thing, and it lingers for just a touch too long. So I might reassign that button to something else. I feel like I can hear people here, which is why I'm hanging around like a bad smell.
They took out a zone. Just shut it.
Oh shit, I didn't want to do that.
Must go faster.
Mine back. Thank you.
Shut 'em up good.
And for those of you that are interested, I am using the Zowie
Calling upon nature's strength.
this evening.
Let us catch them unaware.
Shit.
My accuracy is getting better.
Tear down. One of the main chips is totally fried, so I guess that's a rip, sadly. Oh dear. I wonder how that happened. That must have happened since I last charged it, right? Maybe that's what happened when I charged it last. God, that would be annoying if that was me. I'd be annoyed. Oh, the so Volta, I sent Reedsy my old HSK, the one that was broken. I covered it in my first review. So it was broken. He knew it was going to be broken. I didn't sell it to him. I just gave it to him. Covering all angles here before I get called out for being a bad boy. Yeah, I think
Charging up my shield.
Reedsy had it for a while, and then it gave up on him.
Recharging shields.
Oh my god. Ah, my buttons.
Surprise.
Yeah, the colour of the kin and the desk Volta is very on theme, isn't it? That's why my Azeron is brown as well. A strange sort of colour theme that I've chosen to set my brand around, but the dinky mouse that I have coming, you know, the little track star thing, is also green and brown. And I said the brief to him, he's a really good guy by the way, the brief to him was I want it to look like a mossy log. And he nailed it. Oh, shit.
You were just going to spray and pray. Where's your sense of style?
Log here kindly had sent a spare one. I mean, that's a really quick way of saying what took me, what feels like ages to say. But yeah, sent in my spare. Hopefully you can get that fixed. Free mouse is certainly not bad behaviour. Are you getting the new final mouse? I'm interested too.
Shut up.
I've bought a lot of mice this last.
Time to turn from prey to hunter.
Lol, jump.
Recharging shields.
He's shooting at.
Recharging my shield.
There's a person over here. Let's go see if we can sort them out. Oh, they've already been sorted out. Yeah, this is the thing I'm struggling with, all of the like up button presses. Let's see if I can catch them on the flank.
Recharging my shields.
My little sneaky boy, in theory, should be a little bit sneaky about it, right? Change gun. Oh, I panicked. I'm kind of conflicted about the final mouse, Ultralight X. Which version would you go for, Easy? I'd probably go for the lightest one, because mostly because I'm an idiot. But also, it's probably just the best one for my use case, I suppose. Button issues.
Gonna shut you up.
Let's see if I can get this guy.
It's go time.
Nice bunny hop. Strong work, strong work. Nope, wrong one.
Gonna shut you up.
Am I just like invisible or something? No one seems to be shooting me. Ah, okay. It's shooting me now.
Ready, set, go.
I'd go for the cheetah. Flatline beams. Come on. It's bad. Bad effort.
Get in. I'd say buckle up.
Going out. Going up. Sugar. I have an alarm set on my phone for the release time. I plan to set it with every device I have, smashing the refresh. But we see. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have an alarm set on my phone. Which I do, I'm just not 100% sure I'm going to buy one yet. These pads are convenient, aren't they?
Shut up.
God.
Shields low. Recharging. Shut you up real good.
Revenants, little silence meatballs are so annoying. So annoying to play against. So, who should I play next? I'm going to give it a few seconds before in fact, if I dial in now, yeah, put your favourite legends in the chat and I'll try and play one. If it comes up in time. I'm gonna guess Reedsy's favourite legend is Octane. Kinda strikes me as an Octane kinda guy. I think Volta's he did tell me the other day, actually, what your main was. And it was either Bloodhound or Valkyrie, I think. The one that flies. So I was planning to stream for 2 hours, and I am probably one game away from being halfway through that. I might jump on a different... Go Newcastle, okay. Yes, I do want a quick carry, mate. Although I'm just loading into a game. Maybe we'll do one more after this if you want to come on. And I'll go Newcastle. I was thinking about playing the second half of this stream on Diablo just to get a bit of a different feel for how it feels on a different game. Is that a big no-no for people in the chat? Because there's only 3 of us. If you'd rather watch FPS, I'll Oh, Ash, yeah, that's a solid choice. If you'd rather watch FPS games, I'll just keep playing Apex. I'll just cry about it later off stream.
Back home, they call me Salvo's middle finger.
I almost got Ash's heirloom
I'm not here to sign your make sure everyone makes it
when I got my shards recently. The only reason I didn't was because I never really played her, so... I've got Newcastle. Reedsy, it's too late for that now. Too late to withdraw. So I'm gonna go for the close boy Aggie setup. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Does it look like I'm playing like a bot? Like, does it look like I'm playing on an input, which is not my norm? Or does it look alright? I mean, I've not been particularly fragging hard, but I mean, this rock is causing me problems at the moment.
I got you.
Chilling here. Oh, here.
Reinforcing my Evo shield.
I actually quite like Newcastle. I'm not very good with it.
Recharging my shields.
I'm going to push because I'm an idiot. Looks like Apex gameplay. Mr. Flux, how are you doing, my friend?
Smart bullet firing.
We should be playing Farlight actually, shouldn't we? Because that would be a much more impressive show of
Health companion.
our skills. Maybe like a competent gamer.
Vanishing my shields.
Oh shit. That one hurt.
Tell Death I said hello.
Azeron could be insane for MMOs. Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm quite interested. Nice little attackers there. I'm quite interested to play on. Come on, get my gun out.
Thermite grenade on delivery. Vanishing my shields.
What was I trying to say? Panicking now. I know you're up here.
Smart bullets. Stop
I
low.
don't like it when there's shoes on the left.
Recharging my shields.
Charging my shields, cuzzy.
I'm wondering if I might move my heel to this button at the top, because it's less sort of spongy. I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
Let's blow that wicked soul.
Oh, thank God for my team. Oh, Shiza. Flux has a huge delay on the stream, man. So, my apologies if you're asking questions and I'm not seeing them. Perhaps you should not use the joystick. Why'd you say that? Is it because I'm getting stuck on rocks? I think the issue with me not using the joysticks is I kind of feel like I need all the buttons for other things.
Get behind my protector. Weapon overheated. Vanishing my shield. It's gonna take a little walk this way.
Gun out, you idiot.
You should totally go respawn so we can do that again.
I'm so tempted to get the keyboard out, but I won't.
Smart bullets found its mark. Brilliant fire
all scouts. Oh, not all scouts. Mostly all scouts. I can hear him. Oh, he's in a bad spot there. I could try and rebind movement. Struggling to remember what my buttons are for my abilities. Right, I might put the Zowie away in a minute as well, get the old HTX out.
Enemies here. Go here.
What is this guy doing? Oh, I was protected then, you know.
Really good today. I can't
Just
wait to
seems
tell
like
my
strafing
creator.
and other
When I
movements
find
would
him.
take longer. I'd use all the same fingers as normal. Yeah, I thought about that, honestly. I probably won't do that this evening, but I will probably give that a go another time. I think I'll probably give myself some time to learn or get used to this before I switch it.
Recharging my... Here, now.
No one asked for my unleashing my ritual.
One of the other issues I've had with it, Flux, is I can't shoot you. One of the other issues I've had with it is my mean while I click all my buttons.
Down low, too slow.
Try the metal ring, I will. Yeah, okay. One of the other issues I've had with this keypad so far is that, like, the up press, so the buttons here, going that way,
Replenishing my shield.
are quite, like, slow to not actuate, but you can't release them particularly quickly. So if I'm trying to change weapon, to always do what I want it to do. I don't necessarily. Oh my god, come on. Yeah, let's go, baby. That's what we've been waiting for.
Smart bullet struck true.
I see you. Shit, they see me, they see me.
Halfway to victory.
Recharging my shield.
I don't feel like I'm helping my team a lot at the moment. See ya.
Wrecking ball's going wild.
Someone here, there has to be. Where are we looking? See you.
Need a protector. Reinforcing my Evo shield.
Can tighten or loosen them.
Replenishing my shield.
Reverse boosting. You're gonna see some killer 20 bomb gameplay. Where I can hear it. Oh no. talk too much. I'm failing, and I'm top frag, but my team need to pick it up. Jesus, I'm looking at you. Oh dear. Oh, they've just given up though. Shoot, teammate. Bitch.
Reinforcing my ego shield.
Yeah, so... Get out of there. Corey, did you want to jump on? I'm gonna change my 4 to this. Oh, no, I'm gonna change this one to 4. And I'm probably gonna clear that because I don't want anything on there. What do I want? I'm struggling with the buttons. So this Flux is the software that you use to change your keybinds. And this is where all my buttons for changing my guns and stuff are at the moment. And it is not working out for me at the moment, so I'm wondering, I don't want to use those. Don't want to use that either. I feel like the down presses would be better than the up presses. So, what to do? I have to think about that, I think. So I put 4 up there, which is my heel. Yeah, let's just go. See if Corey or Reed sees joining. Give him a chance. How's your day been, Flux? Had a good day? My shiny Newcastle. My issue with this game is I can never work out who to play. I want to play someone different every time. My friend asking how the stream is. Rich, he's just busted himself because he's just told me he's not watching. Imagine the labour changing switches on this. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on the little finger, 5 on the ring finger and the middle finger, 6 on my index finger, and God, there's a little D-pad on my thumb, the thumbstick, and then another button there, so lots of directional inputs in the same place. I put shift where you had Q. Interesting to see how different our binds are. So what was the reason for having your shift there, Volta? Because shift is like a sprint thing, isn't it? I was tempted. Let me see if Reeds is in. He's not joining. That's cool. I'll do Armed and Dangerous. What is this? I don't really want to play on Storm Point. Let's just do Gun Run. My challenges are, I haven't really played a lot this season. I was thinking about using the buttons right on the sides, Volta, so the one on your pinky when you press to the left. Oh, is that him coming in? No. Oh, that's Volta. Volta's online. You could jump in if you wanted Volta, or I'll jump out of this game. Yeah, for like your Q and your E. So my left pinky left would be Q, and my pinky right would be E. But and I was thinking for things like games where you lean, that would be quite handy. Yeah, okay. Middle finger does most of the work on a keyboard, so that was my idea behind it. Had Q and E on either side of shift.
Welcome to the
I see. I'm not playing bloody Newcastle again. I'm gonna play.
Don't get so caught up in the past.
I am playing Newcastle. Too slow. sure my gameplay has convinced anyone to buy one at this point. I think this will be my last game on Apex before I jump into something else. Unless you all have a objection to that. Where are they?
Stand back, knuckle clusters firing. Recharging shield.
Die, goddammit.
Here comes
No,
the
they're
old knuckle
close.
cluster.
Rip you. My bad, mi amigo.
Stand back, knuckle clusters firing. Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Joker right here.
I got you. Here comes protected.
Clown here.
That's it because I've moved my keybind.
Recharging shield.
Get out. This was a mistake.
Oh, it's just whinge.
Girlfriend has me doing jobs before I can play. I know the feeling, mate.
Launching me knuckle
I'm
cluster.
very grateful my kids have not woken up. What is this?
Joker here.
Reinforcing
I
my
was not expecting that to be.
Recharging shield.
I'm not a big fan of the energy guns in this game. Oh, don't show anyone that. That was not a good clip.
Knuckle cluster out. Stand back, knuckle cluster firing. Dropping the mother load. Pop your brollies.
So the movement is kind of, although it's not good, doesn't feel as awful as it did at the start. Seems to be getting a little bit easier. I see you, you little punk.
recharging my ego shield.
Don't mind me.
Not the one on my back.
Just healing in the corner.
Knuckle cluster. Enemy here.
Stay behind this protector.
Firing. Enemy.
Reinforcing my ego shield.
Knuckle cluster out.
Thought you were gonna have me. I'm very surprised I've got people watching me play with this. Where are they? Maybe this way. Nice. Oh dear. Never mind. So I think I'd pass as just a bad player at this point. Considering how different this input is. I'm not too upset about that.
Here comes the
Oh watching. What? Oh man, shouldn't have played the biggest character in the game. I'll blame it on everything else but myself. Why not? I am coming for you. Wonder if you're all enjoying this death montage. This is my least favourite shotgun. Everyone thinks it's meta, but it's only meta if you're good with it. Who's up here? Oh, someone's up here. Are they up here? Shit. Can't even do this movement. Gotcha. What's up? That's what's up. Okay, buttons again. And we're safe. Don't shoot me. Yes, mate, let's get in. Oh, Jesus Christ. See you. Here I come.
Keeping you safe.
Ah. You're doing better than I would be, for sure. Cheers, Flax. You're doing good for your first stream. I never used an Azeron. Thanks, Walter. That's one of those, like... It's like almost a compliment. Heavily caveated compliment. I'll take it. I will take it, my friend. Thank you very much. Oh, shit.
I'd say eat my dust, but you're already dead, amigo.
15 kills. What's going on with my team? Come on, man. You've got a cool name like that, and you are not fragging. Yes. We might actually win this. I'm sending it. There's only one way to get victory here. Yeet. Someone else is on the knife. Sod off, would you? Oh, this is it. This is the one. What's going on? Today is the base we all have to judge you from here on out. It can't get any worse, mate. Oh dear. goodness sake. If Reedsy's in my lobby, I'll be very happy. No, he's not. Do one. Right, what do you guys and girls want to watch? You can join if you want, Flux. I see you on Steam. Play a bit of high ping Apex if you fancy it. Otherwise, I might jump on Diablo. Would that be a big mood killer? If it is a mood killer, I won't do it. I kind of just want to see how it feels in a different game. I'll wait for a reply. I don't really want to play BR just yet. Play Diablo, dude. Fine, I'll play Diablo. If I were you, twisted my arm. Right, so I put my second profile on. Which... oh, how do I unbind stuff? So I've got my queue. I don't want any of this stuff on here. Is there a way of like undoing all of these? So it's those ones, those ones, those ones. This one will be M. So just changing this to be my Diablo keybinds now. I'm hoping that works, although WASD isn't a thing in Diablo, so I'm wondering if I need the analog. The analog, maybe? I'll try that. And then maybe that one should be my inventory. And then I can probably... is it C or is it A? I think it's C. And then I can probably make do. I'm just going to delete some of these. Clear that one. Clear that one. Clear this one. Just the ones that are around it. And then I'll clear that one and then I'll get stuck in. I'm trying to get close to some of your tracking scores on Kovacs. Oh, mine. Oh, I see. Not succeeding. Well, I think if you bought an Azeron, you would find more success in your tracking ability. That's like the YouTube reviewer promise. Buy something completely unrelated. Are you a Kovacs enjoyer, Volta? I quite enjoy Kovacs, but I only play it really when like for like 5 minutes before I jump into a game sort of thing. I know one button I've missed. Potions. Shit. Can't seem to use the analog, so I wonder if how would I do this in Diablo? Xbox? Would that work? only got back into last week since my duo is on his honeymoon. I'm afraid I've been replaced. Oh, it feels bad, man. I wonder if I should try a joystick like that. Is that how it works? Try this. Negative, that is not how it works. How do I get the joystick to work? Because I don't really want to. So Flux is saying that he's beat me slightly in some exercises, but really far from me in the others. What he's not saying is he's actually scoring much higher in all the benchmarks. And the only reason I'm scoring better than him in other scenarios is because they're the only ones I play. Let's see if I can get this to work. He's being very, very honest.
I must wait a moment.
Can I get this bloody thing to work? Right, stop this nonsense. Yeah. Kovacs can be fine to grind scoreboard improvements. I agree with you, my friend. It is very fun. I don't know how to do this. I'm a little bit annoyed that I can't use my... I don't even know what mini build I'm using, actually. Let's just go kill some stuff.
Please help!
This is a bit of a stitch up if I remember. Something else because I was hoping I could get my analog stick to work and it would have been pretty cool. Why wasn't my W working? Say what you want about Overwatch, but it's actually quite viewer friendly. Is that an attempt to get me to play Overwatch? Mr. Martin Rano, how are you doing? I'll jump back onto Apex for the last few minutes. I'll probably do another 2 games and then jump off. Martin, there's a big delay on the stream. loud squishing sounds is good for high scores, it seems. Just close the gap a bit in 3-tile Jumbo Frenzy. I think that's the stress it induces in you, Flux. You're welcome for that one, buddy. I'm actually going to put the Zowie away. I'm going to play with a HTX. See if... see how it feels after playing with the Zowie for so long. Feels very light. Go back into control. I'm good, Martin. Thank you, buddy. Yep, I'm very good. Trying to learn the Azeron is proving very difficult, but I'm having fun. I'm streaming on YouTube. Let's see if I can send my friend a link to the stream. The hardest thing with it, Martin, is the remembering where your buttons are, because I've moved everything. That's proving quite difficult when I play Ash, because you mentioned it earlier and I want to play her now. Let's give that a go. Perfection. Because like most of the buttons feel really good to use. It's just the issue I'm having with it is remembering which one does what on what finger and at what position. But that will just come with time. Why did I choose that gun? I want this one. Not that one. No, that was the one I want.
These ties bind.
Like that. Slight misclick. We won't talk about it again. Yeah, I'm forming some opinions on the Azeron already.
Zone A has been captured. Unacceptable. Our zone has been captured.
It's out. Prefer fingertipping to palming. Just feels so much more reactive. Where am I going?
They will be bound.
Jump that one through the window.
Caught like a rat in a trap.
That was intense.
I think this one might be a bit of a landslide game, if I'm honest with you, judging by where my team are, or are not, at the moment. Be aggressive.
Jeez, old man, they think your goal to cramp my style.
Oh, I'm lagging with it.
Bound but pitiful. Recharging shields.
They neutralize the zone. We will slaughter.
Where are you?
It won't last.
I see you. Into the valley of death. Go. Send it. Get my bloody gun out then. I was pushing that button, but nothing happened. I definitely need to change that. Change those key bindings. It's also just gone down. Yeah, we're getting absolutely thrashed here.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Feels bad, man.
Not so fast. Time to bind you. Caught with no way out.
So annoying to get. Eat this.
Frag out.
Load.
Time caught with no way out.
Eat. Oh dear.
Your heart stopped beating.
Never mind.
Have you tried turning it off?
Sometimes you just have to send it, even if it's a really bad idea.
Throwing frag. Throwing frag.
Bloody hell, they're everywhere.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Me here. I'm gonna chow this, I think.
Tearing through reality.
What's going on? Change guns, you idiot. My god, can you guys see that? Can you guys see how I'm trying to change my weapons and it's like flicking between the two? I need to work out a different keybind that will stop that from happening. See, I thought I pushed the other one. I'm getting absolutely ripped here. Never mind. We can't look at my team. Jesus Christ. Can't blame it on the team either, let's be honest. No, do you know what? I think my stream is starting to make my game lag. I don't know if that's visible for you. Certainly visible for me. If that is the case, I might make this my last game because I don't fancy getting shit on for the next. For the next few games because my computer is not man enough for the job. If I'm allowed to say that. Holy, what a shot. That was a good shot. couldn't really see them then because they were. This guy's toying with my. I need a gun. I need a gun. Yeah, I'm struggling with my weapons. My weaponed keybinds. I'm gonna have to put them on the pull down, I think. So I'm pulling my fingers towards me rather than pushing them away. They feel more responsive when I pull them towards me. Oh, this is so frustrating. How is Seer since the last update? Do you know what, mate? I haven't played with him. I also haven't seen much of him, which kind of tells you.
Charging up my shields.
Because if he was broken OP, no one would be playing with him. Why is this not capped yet? I can smell you.
Rápido.
I can sense your fear.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Holy. There is in fact a player there. Gun out, you idiot.
Recharging shields.
Oh man.
You tried, and that's all that matters. Also winning.
It can be frustrating, but you will get there in the I was the exact same. Cheers, Walter. It's refreshing to me that someone here knows my pain.
Close to victory. Are you going to end like this?
Shit.
These ties bind.
Real life is good for both of us.
This game just needs to be over now. Right, I'll tell you what I will do once this one is over. I will go to the firing range, have a quick look at Seer, and then we'll call it a day. How does that sound? I want to flog a dead horse, so to speak. There we are. Let's go and have a look at Seer in the... I was actually worse, I was running into walls. That's encouraging. So let's go and have a look in the range quick and see what Seer's like. Firing range. Got the best Seer skin. I'm 100% confident in that. So, oh, I didn't want to do that. So, how do I get to his abilities? Where is he? Legend details. Within 50 meters, summon micro drones will blast through walls, silencing and revealing enemies. Yeah. Okay. Is that a typo? Let's go. Yeah, so I can still, I think I've said this already, but I can still tap strafe on this, but it's just harder to do. So you can still see that feels strong again, because that was what they changed it from, wasn't it? In the recent patch, they changed it to be less frequent that it beat the heartbeats. I guess they've buffed the heartbeats to account for the fact that it's now shorter range, maybe. And then if I
Draw him back the veil.
silence him, you can see the outline of them again, but it's not for anywhere near as long. So. Nice. Just do one ultimate, see what if the ultimate's changed or not. I found Apex and Overwatch good to get used to the Azeron. They took that out for the carpet. My wife's just got back from kickboxing. I won't show you what she looks like at the moment. So, I throw this.
Putting my heart out
Just
there.
me, either is it? Obviously it's not going to show up because they're not moving. It doesn't go as far. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you all for checking in. Yeah, I don't know how many of these I'll do, but I appreciate you all the same. Have a good one, and we'll chat soon, I'm sure. Catch you in the comment section, I will expect, my next videos.